Born Angeline Brown in 1931 in North Dakota, Angie Dickinson's early life was shaped by the resilience required during the Great Depression. Growing up with limited resources, she learned determination, perseverance, and the value of hard work, qualities that would carry her far beyond her small-town beginnings. After moving to California, she attended Immaculate Heart College and Glendale College, initially nurturing a dream of becoming a writer. Fate, however, had other plans. A beauty pageant in the early 1950s became her gateway into acting, opening doors to television appearances and minor film roles. Her charisma, intelligence, and natural screen presence quickly captured attention, signaling the emergence of a talent that Hollywood would soon recognize. Dickinson's beginnings highlight the intersection of preparation, opportunity, and instinctive charm. From small-town roots to the bright lights of California, her journey demonstrates how early adversity can cultivate resilience, self-reliance, and ambition, qualities that would not only define her career, but also shape her approach to life in the ever-demanding world of entertainment. The rise of a Hollywood icon. By the late 1950s, Angie Dickinson had fully emerged as one of Hollywood's most captivating leading ladies. Her breakout role came in Rio Bravo, 1959, starring alongside John Wayne, where she seamlessly balanced strength, charm, and femininity. This early performance set the tone for a career defined by versatility, depth, and magnetic presence. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Dickinson captivated audiences in films such as Ocean's 11, Point Blank, and Big Bad Mama, demonstrating her ability to inhabit a wide range of characters, from sultry heroines to commanding figures. Her portrayal of Sergeant Pepper Anderson in Police Woman was particularly groundbreaking, earning critical acclaim for bringing authenticity and depth to a female law enforcement role at a time when television often sidelined women. Dickinson's career trajectory exemplifies not just talent, but also courage. The courage to seek meaningful roles, defy expectations, and break barriers for women in an industry dominated by male perspectives and studio constraints, establishing her as a trailblazer in Hollywood history. Love, loss, and life lessons. Beyond her professional success, Dickinson's personal life encompassed joy, love, and profound heartbreak. Her first marriage to Gene Dickinson provided early stability, and she chose to retain his surname professionally, creating continuity for her budding career. Her second marriage to legendary composer Burt Bacharach blended creativity and glamour. Yet life was not without trials. Her daughter Nikki was born with autism, presenting challenges long before society widely recognized the condition. Later, Nikki's tragic death in 2007 left Dickinson with deep sorrow. Yet she faced this loss with resilience and grace, channeling her experiences into advocacy for greater understanding of autism. Dickinson's journey illustrates the intersection of personal and professional life, how heartbreak, love, and responsibility shape character, drive empathy, and inspire action. Through both triumph and tragedy, she demonstrated that authenticity and courage are essential, not only on screen but in life, turning personal pain into purpose and reflection while honoring the memory of those she loved most. A friendship built on mutual respect. One of the most enduring relationships in Dickinson's life was her friendship with Robert Redford. Their connection grew from mutual admiration and shared values rather than romance, developing during the 1960s as both navigated the early stages of their Hollywood careers. Dickinson admired Redford's humility, intelligence, and integrity, noticing how he resisted conforming to studio pressures or succumbing to the ego-driven aspects of fame. For her, Redford exemplified the rare combination of talent, professionalism, and groundedness, creating a sense of trust and inspiration that went beyond performance. Their camaraderie highlighted the importance of surrounding oneself with peers who elevate rather than compete, emphasizing collaboration, authenticity, and mutual respect. This friendship endured decades, providing Dickinson with both a creative sounding board and a steady example of how to balance artistry with integrity, proving that meaningful professional relationships can thrive when rooted in shared values rather than external expectations or Hollywood gossip. Redford's legacy through Angie's eyes. When Robert Redford passed away in 2025 at 89, Dickinson, then 93, spoke publicly for the first time, offering a deeply personal reflection on his life and impact. She described him not merely as handsome but as a decent man of rare integrity, someone whose quiet confidence and authenticity transcended celebrity. Dickinson admired his activism, particularly his creation of the Sundance Institute, which provided a platform for emerging filmmakers to pursue meaningful storytelling outside mainstream constraints. To Dickinson, Redford represented the best of Hollywood: talent, humility, and purpose combined. His ability to balance commercial success with social and environmental advocacy made him more than an actor. He was a visionary who inspired those around him, including Dickinson herself. Her reflections reveal the profound influence that integrity, dedication, and compassion can have, emphasizing that a legacy is measured not only by awards or box office success, but also by the positive impact one leaves on colleagues, audiences, and the broader creative community. Lessons from a legendary collaboration. Reflecting on her time with Redford, Dickinson shared insights into the subtle lessons gleaned from working with such a thoughtful and grounded talent. She noted his approach to collaboration, characterized by respect, patience, and attentiveness, which encouraged creative risk-taking and trust on set. Redford's example highlighted the importance of humility in sustaining longevity, showing that true influence derives not from dominance, but from integrity and consistency. Dickinson recognized that success in Hollywood is not only about skill, but also about maintaining one's moral compass, staying true to personal values, and fostering supportive partnerships. This professional and personal rapport reinforced her belief that artistry thrives when nurtured in a respectful, principled environment, where talent is complemented by empathy, communication, and ethical engagement, offering a blueprint for meaningful collaborations in a demanding, ego-driven industry. A farewell filled with gratitude. Angie Dickinson's reflections on Redford's passing were tinged with tenderness and reverence. She found solace knowing he died peacefully in his beloved Sundance home, a space that symbolized independence, creativity, and authenticity. For Dickinson, Redford's life and work exemplified that success need not be accompanied by arrogance or compromise. She admired the way he pursued passion projects while maintaining humility and fostering new talent, leaving a legacy built on substance rather than spectacle. Her tribute, heartfelt and unguarded, expressed both admiration and the human sense of loss that comes with saying goodbye to someone who shaped your worldview. Dickinson's words, "Robert was the real thing. They don't make them like him anymore," reflect profound respect for a peer whose example reinforced the values of integrity, vision, and generosity, illustrating how enduring relationships in Hollywood can transcend fame and leave lasting lessons. Reflection on a life of art and integrity. Angie Dickinson's journey from small-town North Dakota to Hollywood stardom exemplifies resilience, talent, and authenticity. Through decades of film and television, she navigated triumphs, heartbreak, and evolving industry dynamics while maintaining her personal values. Her friendships, particularly with Robert Redford, illustrate how collaboration, integrity, and mutual respect enrich both professional and personal life. Dickinson's experiences underscore the lessons learned from navigating fame, the importance of adaptability, empathy, and remaining grounded despite external pressures. Her reflections also highlight how personal hardships, love, loss, and the challenges of family life shape character, deepen empathy, and inform choices. Dickinson's career and life demonstrate that success is most meaningful when aligned with values, ethics, and commitment to meaningful work, offering an inspiring example of artistry paired with grace, resilience, and thoughtful reflection. Legacy of two Hollywood legends. Angie Dickinson's tribute to Redford and her own storied career underscore a shared ethos of integrity, authenticity, and dedication to craft. Together, they represent a generation of artists who navigated fame without losing sight of personal values. Dickinson's life reflects the power of perseverance, thoughtful collaboration, and the courage to advocate for meaningful work. Redford's influence on her perspective highlights how mentorship and friendship within Hollywood can provide grounding, inspiration, and enduring lessons. Through her reflections, Dickinson demonstrates that the mark of a true artist is not measured solely by accolades or commercial success, but by the respect earned from peers, the integrity of choices, and the positive impact left on others. Their combined legacies offer a blueprint for future generations: success with humility, artistry with conscience, and life lived with intention and grace. Final reflections: life, friendship, and purpose. At 93, Angie Dickinson's life embodies resilience, talent, and thoughtful reflection. Her relationship with Robert Redford, framed by mutual respect, admiration, and shared principles, illustrates the profound impact of meaningful professional and personal bonds. Dickinson's career demonstrates that navigating Hollywood's pressures requires adaptability, patience, and a strong moral compass. Her experiences reveal how enduring friendships, thoughtful collaboration, and personal authenticity contribute to a fulfilling life. In honoring Redford, Dickinson also honors the values that shaped her own journey: integrity, perseverance, and commitment to meaningful work. Their stories together stand as testaments to the enduring power of respect, empathy, and creative purpose, reminding us that true legacy lies not only in fame, but in the depth of character, mentorship, and the lasting influence left on colleagues, audiences, and the world of art itself.